Hello，大家好. Today is day 8. Again, I'm gonna do the repetition thing. Today it's called the power of habits. Imagine for a moment that you have a habit that you really want to change. Let's say, for instance, you go up to the cafeteria every afternoon and eat a chocolate chip cookie. This habit has caused you to gain a little bit of weight. In fact, this habit has caused you to gain exactly 8 pounds, and your wife has started to make some pointed comments. And when I say you, what I really mean is me, because this is a habit that I had that I just couldn't kick. To understand why that habit was so powerful and what it would take to change it, I had to learn how habits work. Every habit functions the same way. At first, there is a cue, some type of trigger that makes the behavior unfold automatically. Study tells us that the cue can be a location, a time of day, a certain emotional state, other people, or just a pattern of behaviors that consistently triggers a certain routine. To figure out the cue for my craving, I spent a few days tracking exactly when the urge to kick. What I noticed pretty soon was something interesting. The cookie craving always hit about between 3 o'clock and 3:30 in the afternoon. That was my cue. That was a certain time of day. The next part in the habit loop is the routine, the behavior itself. That for me it was pretty easy to figure out. Every day between 3 and 3:30, I get the craving, I get out of my chair, I get up the elevator, I get out, I buy a cookie, and then I will eat it while talking to my colleagues in the cafeteria. The last part of the habit loop is the reward. And in some respect, the reward is the most important part because that's what so we can get the rewards that we want. But figuring out the reward is kind of tricky. To figure out what reward was driving my habit, I did a little bit of an experiment. One day when the cookie urge struck, instead of going up to the cafeteria, I went outside, I took a walk around the block, and the next day, but instead of buying a cookie, I get a candy bar and ate it at my desk. And the day after that, I went up to the cafeteria, but I didn't buy anything. Instead, I just talked to friends for about 10 minutes. You get the idea. What I was trying to do was to test different hypotheses to figure out what reward I was actually craving. What I figured out really quickly was it has nothing to do with cookies. It has to do with socializing. At about 3:30 in the afternoon, I absentmindedly stand up. I look around the office. I see a friend. I walk over and I'll gossip for 10 minutes and I'll go back to my desk. The urge to go get a cookie has completely disappeared. The new behavior has become a habit. And I lost about 12 pounds as a result. Study has shown if you can diagnose your habit, you can change them in whichever way you want. So, what are the key cues, routines, and rewards in your life? What habit do you want to change?